Father, Lord, this morning I come before you slowly, not rushing, not pretending, not hiding what my heart is carrying. You see the heaviness I woke up with today. It is not just physical tiredness. My body rested, but my mind kept moving. My thoughts kept circling. My heart carried things quietly through the night. You see the quiet exhaustion, the kind that does not always show on the outside, the kind that people around me may not recognize, the kind that sits inside the chest and makes simple things feel heavy. Father, you know the pressure I've been carrying. You know the responsibilities that keep stacking. You know the worries that replay in my mind. You know the unanswered questions that follow me into the morning. You see the silent calculations. You see the emotional weight. You see the moments when I try to stay strong, even when I felt stretched. Nothing about this morning surprises you. And because you see me clearly, I come honestly. I do not come pretending that everything feels light. I come acknowledging that some days begin with heaviness. Some mornings arrive with thoughts that are already tired before the day even starts. But this moment right here is different, because I am bringing it to you. Father, let this prayer become a place of rest before anything else begins, before the phone lights up, before the conversations begin, before the responsibilities demand attention. I pause here with you. You understand what I need even before I fully say it. You understand a quiet longing inside me for relief, for clarity, for strength that feels steady instead of forced. Father, I recognize something important in this moment. I do not have to carry everything alone. The weight I woke up with today was never meant to stay only on my shoulders. So I bring it here. I bring the worries that try to follow me into the morning. I bring the thoughts that kept replaying. I bring the concerns that sit quietly in the background of my mind. You see every one of them, and I feel relief knowing that nothing is hidden from you. Father, I sit with you for a moment longer. I slow my breathing. I allow my shoulders to soften, because your presence does something my own effort cannot do. Your presence calms what anxiety tries to stir. Your presence steadies what fear tries to shake. Your presence quiets the internal noise that exhaustion amplifies. Right here in this moment, I begin to feel the shift. The heaviness is not denied, but it is no longer carried alone. Father, your word says in Isaiah 40, verse 29, He gives power to the faint, and to him who has no might he increases strength. That promise feels personal this morning, because there are moments when my strength feels thin, moments when I've done everything I know to do and still feel drained, moments when encouragement from others feels temporary. But what I really need is deeper renewal. And you promise strength, not borrowed strength, not temporary strength, strength that comes from you, strength that rebuilds the inside of me. Father, as I sit here in prayer, begin that renewal inside me. Restore the emotional strength that has been worn down. Restore the clarity that overthinking tried to cloud. Restore the calm confidence that pressure tried to steal. Let this prayer become the turning point of this morning. Not because circumstances change instantly, but because something inside me begins to reset. Your presence changes the internal atmosphere. Where tension lived, peace begins to settle. Where exhaustion spoke loudly, quiet reassurance begins to rise. Where worry rehearsed worst-case outcomes, trust begins to take its place. Father, thank you for being the kind of God who meets people exactly where they are. You do not demand that I arrive strong. You meet me when I am weary. You meet me when my thoughts feel crowded. You meet me when my emotions feel stretched. And you begin restoring me from the inside. Your word says in Matthew 11, verse 28, Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. That invitation is exactly what I am responding to right now. I come to you, not after everything is solved, not after I feel strong again, but exactly as I am. With the quiet heaviness, with the unanswered questions, with the responsibilities waiting ahead, and you promise rest. Father, I receive that rest right now. Not a dramatic escape from responsibility, but a deep internal steadiness. The kind of rest that allows my heart to breathe again. The kind of rest that reminds me I am supported. The kind of rest that reassures me I do not have to hold the entire future in my mind this morning. Father, I also ask for protection today, because when someone wakes up weary, the mind becomes vulnerable. Discouragement tries to grow louder. Fear tries to exaggerate possibilities. Overthinking tries to replay situations endlessly. So guard my mind today. Your word in Psalm 121 says, "The Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life." I hold on to that promise. You keep me. You guard me. You watch over my coming and my going. Nothing that enters this day will surprise you. Nothing that approaches my life will catch you unprepared. Father, knowing that you are watching over me brings a quiet sense of safety. The future does not feel as threatening when I remember who is guiding it. The responsibilities do not feel as crushing when I remember who stands with me. The unknown does not feel as frightening when I remember who already sees it clearly. Father, through this prayer you are helping me in a practical way. You are slowing my thoughts. You are grounding my emotions. You are restoring my perspective. You remind me that exhaustion does not mean failure. It means I have been carrying something, and now I am placing it into your hands. Father, continue restoring strength inside me as this prayer deepens. You see how tired some hearts are this morning, not from a lack of sleep, but from carrying too much for too long. You see the people listening right now who woke up already thinking about problems, responsibilities, conversations they must face, and situations that feel unresolved. You know the heaviness that sits quietly in their chest. Some of them have tried to be strong for everyone around them. Some of them have been holding families together, holding responsibilities together, holding emotions together, and in the process, they have quietly become weary. But Father, this moment is different, because right here in this prayer, we bring the weight to you. You never asked us to carry everything alone. You never asked us to hold tomorrow's worries before tomorrow arrives. You never asked us to solve every problem before the day begins. You simply asked us to come close. So we come close right now. And as we come, we begin to feel something shift inside. The pressure that felt so loud a few minutes ago begins to soften. The racing thoughts begin to slow. The sense of being alone in the struggle begins to fade. Father, this is how you help us through prayer. You do not always remove every responsibility instantly, but you strengthen the heart that must carry them. You restore the spirit that felt drained. You bring clarity where confusion once lived. Your word in Isaiah 41 verse 10 reminds us, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." That promise feels alive right now. You strengthen us. You help us. You uphold us. Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. Father, lift the emotional weight that has been pressing on the hearts of those praying this morning. Lift the sense of discouragement that quietly followed them into this new day. Lift the pressure that tells them they must solve everything alone. Replace that pressure with calm confidence. Replace that exhaustion with renewed strength. Replace that heaviness with quiet assurance. You are still guiding their lives. You are still present in their situation. You are still working behind the scenes, even when progress feels slow. Father, I pray for emotional strength today. Strength to face conversations without fear. Strength to move through responsibilities without panic. Strength to take the next step without needing to see the entire path. Let courage rise quietly inside them. Not loud courage, not dramatic courage, but steady courage. The kind that says, I can move forward because God is with me. Father, I also pray for mental clarity. The mind of a weary person often becomes crowded with what if thoughts. What if something goes wrong? What if the problem gets worse? What if I cannot handle what is coming? Quiet those thoughts right now. Bring order where anxiety tried to create chaos. Bring calm where worry tried to grow louder. Bring focus where exhaustion tried to scatter attention. Let your peace settle over every mind listening to this prayer. Your word in Psalm 46 verse 1 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. A present help, not distant help, not delayed help, present help. That means right now, in this moment, you are already near. You are already aware. You're already strengthening the hearts that came to you in prayer. Father, for the one who feels overwhelmed by responsibilities today, remind them that they do not have to complete everything at once. Remind them that today only requires today's strength. You give daily strength for daily steps. You provide wisdom for each moment as it comes. You never ask us to live tomorrow's battles before tomorrow arrives. Father, I also pray protection over every person listening. When someone is weary, discouragement tries to settle in deeper. Negative thoughts try to repeat themselves more loudly. Fear tries to exaggerate problems. So guard their minds today. Let truth interrupt every anxious thought. Let peace replace every racing worry. Let the awareness of your presence follow them into every part of their day. Psalm 121 reminds us, "The Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore." You watch over their coming. You watch over their going. You see the roads they travel today. You see the conversations they will have. You see the situations they will step into. Nothing about their day will surprise you, and knowing that changes everything. Father, through this prayer you are helping us realign our hearts. You remind us that we are supported. You remind us that exhaustion does not mean defeat. You remind us that even when we feel tired, your strength continues to carry us forward. For the person listening who has felt like giving up recently, breathe new encouragement into their spirit. For the one who has been silently overwhelmed, bring them deep reassurance. For the one who feels emotionally drained, let your peace refill what has been poured out. Let today become a day of gentle restoration. Not necessarily a day where every problem disappears, but a day where hearts become steadier. A day where hope feels possible again. A day where strength quietly returns. Father, thank you for every person who stayed here through this entire prayer. Thank you for their honesty in coming to you with tired hearts. Thank you for their willingness to pause before the day began. Thank you for their trust in bringing their burdens into your presence. Bless them today. Bless their homes. Bless their work. Bless their relationships. Bless the quiet parts of their lives that no one else sees. Let them feel supported today in ways they did not expect. And for everyone who prayed this prayer until the very end, remind them that they are not alone in their weariness. Many people carry quiet burdens, but prayer creates connection. Prayer creates strength. Prayer creates renewal. If this prayer helped bring peace to your heart today, take a moment to stay connected. Subscribe to this channel so you can return every morning and begin your day with prayer before anything else shapes your thoughts. Come back daily to receive strength, encouragement, and guidance through morning prayers that help realign your heart with God's peace. And if you know someone in your life who feels weary, share this prayer with them. Send it to a friend, a family member, or someone who might be silently struggling. Sometimes a single prayer can bring the exact comfort someone needed. Father, thank you for meeting us here today. Thank you for strengthening the weary. Thank you for restoring tired hearts. Thank you for reminding us that we are supported, guided, and protected. As this day unfolds, we move forward with renewed calm, not rushed, not overwhelmed, but steady, because you are with us. In Jesus' name, amen.